Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concepts. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later from our college, I get to know about XLR, and I enroll in XLR course.
I hope you all doing well.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. Sir, as I informed, like students, today we are going to conduct a test that is for 50 marks assessment. Okay, so sir will take a class till 8 o'clock. 8 to 8:10 also you can exit, sir. After that, I will share the test link on the same chat. I will sharing on both Zoom and YouTube. You have to take over the test. We'll be having a time for 14 minutes. Okay, then I'll let you. Okay, yes, sir. You can take over the class. You can start the sessions.
Okay, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay. So today we are going to know about encryption. A little bit encryption. Let me just open a file. Then we are starting. So today we are going to know about encryption, what is actually encryption and why we use encryption on internet. See, whenever we are surfing on internet, we have a very high much risk of losing our data. Sometimes the data was stolen by hackers, sometimes the data was stolen by scammers. Sometimes you also, when you're surfing like on normal Geo Hotstar or any other platform like OTT's platform, you see there was a survey come on YouTube. Even sometimes surveys come. These surveys have some type of data. We simply fill these data, and these data was very crucial for the company. They use these data to find out patterns, relying what we like, what we want to see, and then they try to show us different things. Sometimes these company also sells our data. So encryption is the way of protecting our data or making our data hidden so the hackers or attackers or the scammers are not able to see the data. So what is basically encryption? The basic definition of encryption is, just let me know, sir. The basic definition of encryption is the consists of data security transform reliable information into unreal from safeguard to from unauthorized access. See, basically what happened in encryption, let me tell you. Basically, see, for example, you write a message like hello. For example, here in chat box, let me write a message like here, hello, here, like hello. If I hit this message hello, and if I don't encrypt this message, if I don't encrypt this message and I run a like a tool, or you can say a perform a man in the middle attack, at that time anyone able to see this message. But right now I'm using HTTPS protocol, which is hypertext transfer protocol secure, which basically encrypt my message hello into something different. So if attacker perform MIM attack or man in the middle attack, he still is not able to see what I'm sending. Right now I'm little, I know you are a little bit confused about man in the middle attack, but we are going to see the same attack just after completing the encryption. We are going to see how the man in the middle attack uh, happened. First we know man in the middle. First we know encryption. Then I'm going to show you the practical of man in the middle attack, how it was happening, how the hackers real captures data, how they stole information of on real time. So right now, if I type hello, when I send this message, this hello was basically encrypted. So if an attacker was performing a man in the middle attack at that time, he was not able to see this particular message. He see this message in an encrypted form, so he's not able to use this message. So encryption is the process of converting normal text into cipher text, which is basically a combination of word which is not readable, and also the conversion of ciphertext into normal text into known as decryption. So the basic definition of encryption is the conversion of a normal text into a non-readable format, so the data was secure. So right now the next thing, what is the purpose of encryption? See, the main purpose or the main primary goal of encryption was to make sure that your data was not leaked on internet, or your data was secured between two computers. For example, if I want to make communication from my phone to another phone, I think you all see on your phone on using WhatsApp, you see there's a message end-to-end encrypted. So it means that whenever you are trying to chat with someone, your message was encrypted on whole the internet. No one was able to see what you are sending. So basically, the main purpose of encryption is to make sure your data was always remain unidentical or hidden from the attackers. So the basic thing for the encryption, or the basic purpose or the basic motivation of encryption, is to make sure that your data was not leaked or not got stolen by the hackers. Also, you can see there was a thing, HTTPS protocol. Basically, on websites and application, we use HTTPS protocol for securing or encrypting data. I think whenever you surf on a web browser, let me just open any browser. Just for example, if I open a browser like facebook.com, just I'm searching Facebook right now. If I search here just Facebook, you see here we get some type of information. Here you can see HTTPS. Here you can see HTTPS. You see every website has HTTPS. Why? What does this HTTPS means? See, HTTPS is an extended version of HTTP protocol, which I already told you in the yesterday classes. Search screen is not visible. Just sorry, let me just open this. Is it visible right now? Let me just show you again. So if I just simply search here Facebook, let me search again. See, when I search Facebook here, you can see here the thing HTTPS. You can see here the same thing HTTPS. The same thing here HTTPS. Here you can see HTTPS also. Here you can see every website has HTTPS. What does this HTTPS actually means? See, HTTPS is basically Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, which was an extended version of HTTP. Basically, HTTPS simply encrypt our data from transmitting from our system to another system or another network on the internet. So whenever you are trying to connect with someone, for example, if right now I'm trying to connect with you on Zoom, every messages or every transmission of data was encrypted. Right now we are transferring data. So whatever video was transferring on your phone or on your device, first it was encrypted from my device, then it goes to server, then it will go to your device, and then it decrypted. So basically, HTTPS is basically used for encrypting data on internet, so our data was not stolen, or if a hacker performed a man-in-the-middle attack, he was not able to see. I think everyone understand what is HTTPS. Now the second thing is what is types of encryption. See, basically there are two types of encryption. First is symmetric encryption, and second is asymmetric encryption. So if I just read this thing, the two primary categories of encryption are symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption is known as for its speed and efficiency, utilizing a single key for both encryption and decryption. See, symmetric encryption is basically very fast, efficient, and reliable to use. Oh, sorry, very fast and efficient, not reliable. It uses a single key. Just imagine if you are living in a hostel and you have a lock for your room, and if the lock has same keys for locking and unlocking, so you can use a single key for locking and unlocking. You don't need to always put a lock key other and unlock the other. You just simply put a key on yourself. It was used for both purposes. It was used for locking and unlocking. Basically we have that type of locks which was used by only single key, which is used for locking and unlock. So symmetric encryption is same. If I show you an example of symmetric encryption, just let me open here. Just symmetric encryption, symmetric encryption online. Just let me show you something. Encryption online, just let me show you an encryption. See, here we are asymmetric encryption. Just let me show you what is symmetric. Here, see, if I just simply type any plain text, for example, if I type any plain text like hello, here it was like select cipher mode of encryption with CVS select padding. This is type of enter. V5, this is optional. This is option. Here, this is the secret key, which is basically used for encrypting a data. For example, if I use the secret key like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I just simply encrypt this, see what happens. Just let me show you. If I just simply encrypt this, just let me show you. I'll go here. It will take a lot of time. Then I think there was a lagging problem. Good evening to all of you. Just let me give a second. It will take a time little bit. Encrypt, just let me encrypt here. Oh, sorry. The length should be a bit. So 1 2 3 4 5. Now just try. It will be just choose 256. Now just choose encrypt. Now I need 32 bits of encryption key. So let me just make it as 128 bit. And now I just want to make it like 9 0, then 9 again, 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Let me just copy this. See, this is the encryption key, or you can say a key which was used for encrypting or decrypting the data. So I'm just copying it, and now if I just click on here encrypt, see, this was encrypted. See, for encrypting a single text, a single hello message, it needed a 16 bit of secret key, which simply encrypts this message. So right now this message was encrypted. And if I just copy this message again, just copy this again, and if I just come here and I want to decrypt here, just come here, decrypt. If I want to decrypt here, just like type this message, just type me this message, and now I just need to here put the secret key. So if I just simply paste the secret key, which is not this, just let me put the secret key, which is this. So just show me what happened here. If I just copy this, and if I just put this here, and if I just click on decrypt, see, we get our message hello. So basically, symmetric encryption is a technique of encryption which uses a single key for both purposes, for encryption and decryption. But a asymmetric encryption is different. Here you can also see symmetric encryption is known as for its speed and efficiency because it uses a single key, so its speed and efficiency was very high. Also, it uses a single key for both encryption and decryption. So it doesn't use two different keys, it uses a single key for both encryption and decryption. That's why it was too very fast. Where asymmetric encryption, on the other hand, employs a pair of key, one public and one private key, offering a more secure but slower method. See, when you have more functionality, then obviously your speed was going to slow. As same goes for asymmetric encryption. Asymmetric encryption offers you two things, two pairs of keys. One is public and other is private, offering a more secure but slower method. See, in asymmetric encryption, the public key is basically used for encrypting the data, where the private key is basically used for decrypting the data. So we have two types of key. Public key, which was available to every person who can simply use the public key for encrypting the data, but the private key was basically used for decrypting the data. And private key was basically on the hand of receivers. So receivers use the private key to decrypt the data. So basically there are two types of encryption. First is symmetric, second is asymmetric. Symmetric encryption uses a single key for both encryption and decryption, and asymmetric key uses two types of key for encryption and decryption. Just understand this by you have two types of lock. One lock uses a single key for locking and unlocking purpose, where other hand you have the second lock which uses two key for locking and unlocking. Obviously, the first lock is a reliable and fast and efficient, whereas the second locker is not much fast, but it was more secure than the first lock because it uses two key. First is used for locking and second is used for unlocking. So I think now everyone understand the two types of encryption. Does anyone have any doubt about these two types of encryption? Is my audio lagging right now? Is my voice lagging right now or it was clear?
It is clear, sir.
Okay. So they are basically two types of encryption. This is the same symmetric encryption, single key. The same thing is for both encrypt and decrypt the data, fast and efficient, secure sharing required. The key must be shared securely between sender and receiver. See, if a website perform using a symmetric encryption and you found the symmetric encryption key during a scan, remember whenever you perform nmap scan with auth or authentication or sometimes with the aggressive scan, there is a high possibility chance that you will get the encryption keys. So if you get encryption key and if the encryption was used by symmetric encryption, at that time you are able to perform man in the middle attack and get all the data of the user who is sending right now. So this is a very big disadvantage of symmetric encryption because it uses a single key. Where other hand, asymmetric encryption uses two keys, a public key to encrypt the data and a private key to decrypt the data. This method is more secure but slower. See, when you have a public key was available to every person who simply used for encrypting the messages, but you need a private key to decrypt the message. It's ideal for applications such as digital signature, SSL, TCS, secure email. Example includes RSA, reverse term, media, and ECCS. These are the algorithms of encryption. Basically, if I telling you, asymmetric encryption was basically used for digital signatures, like which was used for logging on laptops, or digital signatures which were used for logging on important websites. So basically, this was used for those purposes. It was not used for normal purpose. It was not used for transferring data on web applications. So basically, asymmetric encryption was used for different purposes like more secure software and for more secure applications. Now, the second thing, we have some things, type of encryption key. See, there are some types of encryption key. What are these types of encryption key? Basically, we have some types of encryption key. First is secret key, which is basically in symmetric. Then we have public, and then we have private key. So, what are these three keys? See, secret keys are basically available in symmetric encryption. Secret keys are basically used for both purposes, for encrypting the data and decrypting the data. Secret key is used for encryption of the data and decryption of the data. When you encrypt the data, as you see in the first message, when I encrypt the message hello with the same key, I use the same key for decrypting the message. So this is basically a secret key. Secret key used for encrypting a message, and then the same key was used for decrypting the message. Where public key is different. Public key is basically used for encrypting the message, but it was not used for decrypting. Means public key was basically used for encrypting any type of message, but the public key was not used for decrypting the message. Where the private key is used for basically decrypting the message. So this is what the three keys are basically. Symmetric key, which was used for both encrypting and decrypting the data, where public key is basically used for encrypting the data and private key was basically used for decrypting the data. Secret key was available in symmetric, public key was available in asymmetric, and private key was available in asymmetric. Here you can pause it and read it everything. This was the thing. Now we have another key, session key. See, session key is a temporary key used in a single session, like browsing session, automatic discarded after the session end. See, whenever you are creating a session, for example, when you open a website where you want to fill a form or you want to do something, for example, if you open a login page, there was a session created. At that time, we created a session key for this particular session. For example, if I was filling a form or a government exam form, at the time there was a limit for that particular web page. For example, if the session, sometime I think you all have faced this problem. Whenever you are filling a government website exam, see if the sometime you may took very long time to fill the form, and when you click on submit, it says session expired. It was happening because when you open that particular page, it will create a session like for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It means after 20 minutes the page will automatically expire, and after 20 minutes if you submit this page, your data will not store on server. So this is basically sessions was created for making the website more secure and reliable. So route 9 session key was basically a key which was created for every session on a particular page. So basically, if I am open a page at that time and the page uses a HTTPS protocol, which is basically hypertext transfer protocol secure, and it created a session key for that particular session. And if I go to the next session, the session key was different. Basically, session key was used for making the data which was going from my laptop to other laptop or from my laptop to the server was secure. Because if two session key was same, then a hacker might able to use the first session key to get the information of the data of multiple users, and this is very dangerous. That's why session key was introduced. See here, here it was written as session key are often generated using asymmetric encryption, but employed with symmetric encryption for enhanced performance. Basically, symmetric session key was generated with asymmetric encryption, and basically it was used for symmetric encryption. Why? See, session key was why it was generated with asymmetric encryption. As you already see, session key is like changing every time, and we already know in asymmetric encryption we uses two different key. That's why session key was created by asymmetric encryption, but it was used with symmetric encryption for enhanced performance. Because as I already told you, Asymmetric encryption was basically not used on web applications. It was basically used for offline purposes like TLS, SSL, secure circuiting, or maybe for digital certificates like using digital signatures for verified logins. This was used for this. Asymmetric encryption was basically not used for web browsing or transferring data from browser to other source, where it was used by symmetric encryption. So session key was basically mainly used with symmetric encryption for enhanced performance. Now we have the last thing, which is basically hashing. So what is hashing? See, hashing is same as encryption, but there's a difference. In encryption, what we do, we simply encrypt our data and then decrypt. For example, if I encrypt hello, I'm able to decrypt the hello message. But in hashing, this is not possible. Hashing is a process of converting any data into a fixed size of a string of characters, usually a unique value that represents the original data. Means if you just simply convert a data into hash value, it was not able to encrypt or it was not able to come back. So if you just for example, just let me open my notepad. I'll tell you what happened if I just open my notepad here. If I just simply convert this hello message into hash value, it will like this will be like this message. Now I am not able to ever convert this message again. This message was like end. Now I'm not able to reconvert or decrypt this message. It is one-way conversion. So basically hashing is one-way conversion where you encrypt the data for one time and then you are not able to decrypt. So everyone right now thinking why we use this. If you just encrypt this data one time, why we are going to use this form of encryption or this form of technique where it will simply convert our data into a single character which cannot be changed. See, hashing is one of the most wayful or useful technique which was used for storing secure data, like passwords. In your phone, whatever password, for example, if you're using a PIN, so if you give a PIN like 1234 in your phone and set, what happened? The 1234 actually not stored. If you set a pin like 1234, it was not actually stored. What happened? First, it will convert its hash value. So basically, just suppose this is the hash value. Now, when you open your phone and try to unlock phone, what happened? Whenever you give any password, the first thing was happening, just convert this number into hash. Your phone converts this number into hash. For example, this number will be converted like this hash value. And then what happened? This value was matched with this value. If this both are same, then you are able to unlock it. And if this was not same, you are not able to unlock it. So this is how hashing was used for more security on your devices. Hashing was basically used on your phone on password storing, on Wi-Fi passwords. So our data was not stored and password will remain very secure. Because if it was used as encryption, then any person was able to decrypt the password and able to access the data. But if someone found this number, he was not even able to decrypt it, so he can able to find this data. So right now, I think everyone is clear about hashing, encryption, symmetric, asymmetric encryption, keys. Does anyone have any doubt about these things? Does anyone have any doubt about hashing, encryption, decryption, anything? Bhanu Prakash Reddy, do you have any doubts? Anyone have any doubts? If you have doubts, please ask it, or should I go to the attack on man in the middle attack? Okay, now I'm going back to the man in the middle attack. Okay, now I'm going to man in the middle attack and I'm going to show you why encryption is important and why we are using this encryption. What is the main purpose of this encryption? So I'm just coming back to the my this website on Linux operating system. Let me just log in here. So right now I'm going to show you a tool which was used for performing basically at man in the middle attack. And what is this man in the middle attack actually? So if I show you an image, just let me give you time. I'll show you an image and then I am able to tell you what is actually this man in the middle attack basically. So if I just type MIM attack and just show you an image so you can understand what is this attack basically. So here you can see what is this MIM attack. Basically here you can see what happening. Here you can see there is a user and this is a web application. So when a user try to connect with a web application, what happened? Basically, you just connect to the web application and transfer your data. But in man in the middle attack, there's a person or there's an attacker or there's a hacker which was between you and the web application, and he is trying to store your data which you're sending on the web application. So if you're sending your user ID and username, this particular person try to steal your data from between before going to web application. So man in the middle attack is basically stealing your data between before it going on the server. And today we are going to see how this MIM attack will perform. So if I just open here, just let me share another chat. So reversing process won't work in hash. No, reversing process does not work. You can't reverse a hash value into a normal text. If a text was just converted into hash, you are not able to reconvert it. So today, so right now we are going to see how we are going to perform this man in the middle attack. First, just let open your browser and just simply search here. First of all, we need to go to the line. We need to go to the root module because we are using too many networking commands which uses privileges. That's why we are going to root mode. So we are going to easily run every command, and we don't need to type sudo every time. So sudo root and just click here. If I just type now here my password, I'll simply enter here. Right now I'm entering here. Just give me a second, guys. So right now I'm in my root terminal and we are going to perform a man in the middle attack. So by performing man in the middle attack, we have different tools which we use for performing MIM attacks. Today we are going to use a tool named Bettercap. So how you are going to install? First you need to type apt, then just let me open this command again. Just show you the command, just let me just copy it. Here this is the command. See, you need to type this command, just let me copy this. Right now I'm already installed this tool, so I'm not able to install. You just simply need to type this command. Let me just first make it the screen look a little bit bigger. You need to type this command apt get install Bettercap. Bettercap is a tool which was used for network sniffing or finding data packets on internet. So this is the command which was used for installing Bettercap. Just when you click here, it was see and it was installed. Right now, I just need to run Bettercap. For running Bettercap, I just simply need to just let me see is my screen sharing right now or not. Yeah, just let me see here. Yeah, the screen was sharing, so there is no any problem. So for running Bettercap, you just simply need to type Bettercap and nothing more. Just simply type Bettercap. When you type Bettercap, see your tool was start. Here we open the Bettercap command, Bettercap tool, and now we are going to see how this simple tool was able to sniff data on a network. So here you can see there's an option help for a list of command. I'm just typing here help, and I want to see what was happening. So if I type here help, here you can see we have different type of option, and we get full information about this particular tool. So help module list available command for show module is specific help if no module name is provided. Here you can get a name option like active, show information about active modules. What is this help module means? Just this simply means if you type help and a module name like this, these are the module name, you will get information about these particular modules. The next thing is quit. Quit is basically used for closing all the sessions. Then we have sleep seconds, sleep for the given amount of second. It will just stop your MIM attack for a particular period of time. Get name, get the value of variable name, use star alone for all. So it was just basically giving you the name of the variable. Here we have the clear skin, just basic some commands which was used for getting information. Now this is the real things which we use for sniffing data. Here you can see we have different things which we use for sniffing data. Here we have Wi-Fi for sniffing Wi-Fi data. We have here scan. We have TCP proxy. We have triggers. We have MySQL servers. We have Mac changers. See, this tool is enough for using performing MIM attack. It was just simply change your Mac. It was even used for getting information about your particular you can say networks, it was just using for sniffing data, it was used for multiple purposes. Right now we are going to see how we are going to use this particular tool. So right now I'm going to use this tool to show you how we can simply access, or you can say simply get data from a particular type person. So right now the attack which I'm performing for this, first I need to copy this help module and I'm going to use this particular tool. Just let me come here. I am not able to see this particular tool. Any proxy, just let me grab. I think I'm not. Is this the screen? It's a little bit smaller, bigger. I think I'm not. Just let me come here again. I think I'm having a problem. Just let me come here. I think I'm not able to find net. Oh, here. Here you can see there's a module net prop. So what does this basically module do? So right now, just I need to type help. Then I need to type net dot prop, which is basically its name, net dot prop. If I just simply type here net.prop and if I enter here, I will see the information about this particular net.prop means. So net.prop not running. Basically right now it was not running. And here you can see we have two options to start this, two commands. First net.prop.on and net.prop.off. What does this basically do? See, net.prop.on is basically like your NS lookup or net discover tool, which was basically used for finding all the devices which was connected to the internet. So if I just simply on this tool, if I just simply type netprop.on, let's just copy this tool. And if I just simply paste here like here, and if I just let me paste here, if I just simply placed here, it will just show me. And here you can see we have different parameters for this tool. See, as you remember earlier, we have nmap, and we have in nmap we have different functions. Like we use different functions to perform different type of scans. Like as you remember, we have performing a scan slash d, which uses decoy packets to send on a particular target. So we uses different packets. In decoy slash d, we have an option rnd, which is basically a parameter for d. As same as when you perform a script, first you need to specify hash as a script, and then you need to specify the parameter or type of a script. So right now this is the tool, or these are the parameters which was basically used for this particular function. So what are these parameters? First, net.prop.mdns. Enable MDNS discovery props. Default true. Second, net.prop NBNS. Enable NetBIOS name service discovery. Means it will simply try to find the name of a particular IP. Means if IP was associated with a laptop or a phone, it will simply try to find that particular name. Then again we have net.prop.throttle. If a greater than 0 prop packet will be thrown out by this value in millisecond default 10. So it was basically used for fasting things. And here we have different things. Basically, if you see here, everything was on. So I right now I'm just trying netprop on, and if I just clear here, you can see we get some type of info. Here net.prop.on this particular IP address. Now in the second thing, it will find something like this. Here sys.log net.prop bing 256 address, and it will find a particular address. The first, and here it will find another address. The endpoint 192.1.6 detected as ACD564217D. This is my MAC address, and this is basically my, you can say, IP address. And it all also tell the name discovery or NDNS. You can here say NetBIOS name, which is Shongi Fugi Electronics Co Limited, which is my Windows 10 machine, which was running right now on behind of me. So just my Windows 10 is running, and it will just show me there. So right now we see we just use a simple tool to get the information of a particular operating system. This was same as your NS lookup, but we are not going to do this. We are going to use something extra. So if I just come here, let me just see. We have something like here. Just let me come here. This ERP. Just where is the ERP? I'm just searching for the ERP. We are using this ERP spoof because this was used for spoofing data packets. So if I'm just copying here and just come here and type. Just let me type here help, and then just type here ARP spoof. So if you just type help and ARP spoof, you will see the full and for example of ARP spoof, how this tool was used and what is the functionality of this tool. So if I just go a little bit upper, I am seeing what does this tool actually means. So let me just show you something. So here you can see something like this. Just let me come here. See here, help arp.spoof. See, right now it was not running. What it just simply does, keep spoofing select host on a network. Means it was just spoofing or finding data packets of particular host or particular targets in a network. So if in a network there was 100 computer, you can select any target and start spoofing the particular target and start getting the particular data packets of the target. Here we have some options which was used for this particular tool. The ARP spoof on, which was basically used for owning this tool, start ARP spoofer. ARP ban on, start ARP spoiler in ban mode. Another thing, stop ARP spoofer, stop ARP spoofer. So you have different types of parameters. I think you are able, if you want to study more, you can just simply stop it and return everything. Now we have a parameter which we are using in this attack, which is basically this arp.spoof.full duplex. So what is this arp.spoof.full duplex? See, it was what it was using. If true, both. If this was true, if this particular function was true, both the target and the gateway will be a detected. Otherwise, only the target. If the router has ARP spoofing protection in the place, this will make the attack fail. So what it will simply tell, it will say that this will just, if you perform ARP full deflex 2, it will just simply try to find packets on two devices, first on your router and second on the device. And also it will see that if the router has ARP spoofing protection. Right now many routers which come with has ARP spoofing protection, like EGI's routers or the next generation firewall which just simply come with the ARP spoofing protection, which just causing the this particular attack fail. But these are not happen maximum time. These are not happen maximum. 99% on laptops, the devices which was independent, this attack perform. This attack was not performed if you are in an organization which has have very high security. But if you are performing this attack on a simple laptop, it will perform. So what we are going to do, first we are going to just set the things. We are going to set this thing. So why first of all I need to copy this, just copy, and I need to first make it true. So I need to that set ARP spoof full duplex because I want to get packet from my router to my laptop. I want to get information about routers and my laptop Windows 10 and the router which was I'm using. So ARP spoof full duplex true and just click here. Now it was just set. Now the second thing is to get the target or I want to specify a target. So here you can see we have an option again ARP spoof targets. See, you can specify more than one or two targets. So right now I'm going to specify one target because if I specify more than two or three, four targets, my screen was like bang. It was showing me unlimited type packets which was transferring every single minute, and it was very tough for me to find a specific target or packet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to first copy this. Just let me copy here. I'm copying this. Come here again, and then again I'm type set. Then just paste the clipboard. And now I need to specify the target name which I want to find. So right now I'm going to target my Windows 10 machine, which is now the IP address is basically, just let me copy this IP address, which is basically this. Just let me copy. Come here, set ARP spoof target. Just paste the IP address. Now just click here. Now my target was set. Now the next thing I need to do is to run this particular thing. How am I going to run this? Before running, I need to do something extra thing. I need to do other thing, which is basically sniffing something. So if I come here and I will show you something other thing. If I just let me show something, sniff, proxy, sniff, let me just show you. Here you can see there's an option like net.sniff. What is this net.sniff? See, right now what we are doing is basically used for seeing the packet, not sniffing. See, there are two things. What we do here, just let me first copy this and just copying this. So this tool was basically like, you can say, just what happened? Just let me see. I don't know why I'm getting this error. I think okay, forget we could not find map. Okay, so right now what was happening here? I think it is not. Just don't look like this. This is nothing. So right now what was happening here? This is ARP spoof tool. Basically, what we do right now here is basically we created a gun with some type of functionality. This tool was basically like creating a gun with you have multiple parts on your decks and you need to pick part and attach and make your gun. So what we do on this step, on the earlier this step, not actually sniff. So it was just seeing. Now we need to make it to sniff or get the packets from the target. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just use this paste clipboard. I'm to get to just set this sniff, which is used for setting. Just let me type here. Set net.sniff. Then we need to type dot local because I want to search for local devices. Local, then just specify true. Now I just do this. Now it was done, and now I just need to on the ARP spoof. So basically type ARP dot spoof dot basically on, and if I click here, right now the ARP spoof was on, and here you can get we are getting some type of information. Like here you can see we are getting some type of error information, and the ARP spoof was right now working. So just let me make it so a little bit zoom out so I'm able to get more information. Is my screen lagging right now, guys? I think my screen is lagging right now. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. It will just let me first exit it from here. Just make it cut here. Just make it cut here. Let me just give me a second. Is my voice clear right now to all of you? Is my voice clear to all of you right now? So everyone's clear about sniff, about spoof and sniff. Okay. So what is basically spoofing and sniffing? Okay. Just let me open this terminal. I will tell you what is spoofing and sniffing. Just give me a second. Open the terminal here. You need to. So basically you want to know about the difference between spoof and sniff. Comma spoof, comma sniff. So what does this basically mean? See, spoof and snip basically same meaning of for catching data. Where spoof is basically used for seeing data, where sniff is basically used for capturing data. So when you perform spoofing, you just simply seeing the data on going on a network. But when you perform sniffing, you're just simply capturing all the data. So the tool which we're using, we perform two things. Let me just open the terminal again. Sudo su. First, I need to enter my password. Is this screen visible or I need to make it a little bit bigger? Is this if this was big enough, should I don't make it bigger? Just tell me. Is it visible to all of you guys? Because if it is visible to all of you. Okay. So just let me big here. Just let me a minute bigger. Just let me make it. Okay, right now like this is. Just let me a little bit bigger. Okay, now this is it. First of all, you need to start Bettercap tool. For this, first you need to type better, then you need to type cap. Here now, Bettercap built for Linux list convert to interface one. Why this was happening, I don't know. Version 2.0 Linux. Oh my. Let me just see here. This better cap here is right now. I need to go back here. Just see where the better cap is. I need to find the better cap. I think I don't know why this was not happening. Just let me check. No active internet found. Just let me check why it was saying no active internet found. Just cut it here again. I need to start it again here from sudo su 1 apt clear. I need to try to install it again. Just let me give me a second. Apt get install. Bettercap. It was only to install Bettercap. Just let me start this tool right now. Maybe now it will work. So now the Bettercap tool is started. Whenever the Bettercap tool is started, if you want to perform a man-in-the-middle attack and try to steal the data which was people sending on internet, first of all you need to type help. Okay, and first of all you need to do something first. So first of all you choose a target on a network. For choosing a target on a network, you need to do this first. So first, net.prop. This command is basically used for seeing how many devices was connected in a network. So just simply type here net.prop and just simply type here on and see, click on here. Now you are able to see as many as devices which was connected to particularly on a network. So right now here you can see endpoint F08 detected, Realme Shong mobile. This is my phone right now, and here you can detect a device which is basically my laptop. Now after doing this, you need to go this ARP spoof. You need to find this ARP spoof. Just copy this, come here, and just simply type module name help and then module name. After typing help and module name, just paste here and you will see this help module. When you open this help module, what we are going to do, we are going to perform a spoofing, sniffing attack, which just basically sniff all the data which was transferring on internet, on a network. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a full duplex, means it will access all the packets on a network. So whatever device which I'm choosing, it was choosing for, if I choose a target like my laptop, it will capture all the packet which was going from my laptop to the router. That's why we're choosing the ARP for full duplex. So first you need to type set. As you remember, we do this on Metasploitable as same as. So we just need to set ARP spoof full duplex true. If I just simply type here true, it was set at true. Now the second thing, I need to specify the target. So just copy this, copy selection, come here, type here set, then paste clipboard, and then the target is basically my right now, this is 192.186. Just copy this, my Windows 10 machine operating system. I'm just pasting this target and just pressing here enter. Just let me give me a second, guys. So just give me pressing enter here. Now my target was set. Now the second thing is, now I need to do is to set this sniff tool, which was basically used for sniffing all the data packets which was transferring. So here you can see this net sniff. So what I'm going to do was just copy this, copy. You can just simply choose here type net sniff, just simply paste clipboard and type help, and you can see what this was used for. So if I type, just let me give, I don't know why this was not working. Just let me give me a second. I don't know why this was not working. Oh, sorry. Just I need to type first help. Help. So just paste clipboard here. Net.sniff. If I press here right now, you can see we get the information right now about this particular thing. What does this mean? We have different types of parameters right now, and we have different types of things. So we need to use this parameter. You can see here net.sniff.local, which was used for finding devices on the local. If true, it will consider packet from this computer, otherwise it will skip them. Basically, what is was going to do? It was going to see if the packet was going from particular this computer or not. If the packet was not going from this computer, it will just simply not ignore it. So we are going to sniff this local. If it was not local, it was going to scan for all the networks. We just simply choose local. Just copy this, sniffnet.local. Copy this first. First, I think I'm already set at the target. Let me just, yeah, I'm already set the target, and I just need to specify this. So just come here, paste it this. Now you need to specify here true. First come here, set net sniff local, then press here true, and it was done. Now we need to do the last thing, which is start the our tool. For starting, just type here ARP dot spoof on. So basically, this command is used for starting your target. Here you can also see this particular target. ARP spoof dot on. Basically, start the ARP spoofer. So just check the spelling. ARP dot spoof. It is right. Just start here. So when I click on here, see now it will start. Here we can get full duplex spoofing enable. If router has ARP spoofing mechanism, the attack will fail. Means if my router has any ARP spoofing mechanism, this attack will fail. If it was not, it will not fail. So right now it was working, and let's see if it able to get some packet or not. So just let me see. Right now I will perform this attack, and now just let me back to my Windows operating system and see if there's something happening or not. So if I come back to here again, just get some messages. Let me see. So what they will do is they or data packet or network traffic other, and how it is useful when we see if a hacker was trying to perform a man in the middle attack, and somehow he will able to find the data which you are sending on a network. For example, if you're logging in a particular website and the website does not have HTTPS protocol or HTTPS, at that time he was able to get whole information about you. He will get able to get the information like about the IDs, password, and other things. So he'll get every information. This is why this is important. Setnet dot is local true. I think I'm not doing something. Just check. I think I need to on this particular net dot sniff also on. I think I'm not able to on this too. Just let me on this also. Now just ARP spoof on again. I'm not able to find anything right now. I don't know why this is happening. Just give me a second. Already running. I think due to some problems, guys, I'm not able to find accurate things. Right now, it was not giving me any results. Just let me quit, exit here again. Right now, it will not give me a single result. Just let me try it again. This tool attack. Just let me type here again. First, Bettercap. Okay, just sudo su. Just let me back to right now. Clear. Just make the screen clear. Now, just I need to run the tools. Bettercap again. Just give me a second. I will try to do this again. It was started. Just try to perform this attack. Just give me a second. I'm trying to perform the same attack again. First net.probe probe net.probe on. Right now, just give me a second. It was on. Just give me the, yeah, it will give me the endpoint. Okay, the second thing I need to start the ARP spoof. Set ARP dot spoof dot full duplex full duplex TUPLEX full duplex. Then the simple command is true. Just set me true this. Now I need to specify target. Set ARP dot spoof dot targets, and this targets, let me target this particular Windows 10 machine, just target here, which is just basically copy this. Just let me see what is my IP right now. I need to see my IP address. I have config. Okay, my 70, and this is just set ARP spoof targets. Just set me the target. Just click here. Set the second thing, which is then set net.sniff, net.sniff dot local true. Now I think it will start running. ARP dot spoof dot on. Just sorry, this not on this. ARP dot spoof on. So full duplex it was started. The attack will failed, dropping one target. Just it was giving me some results. I'm not getting any results right now. Just waiting for the results. Maybe if I search something on Google, then I'm able to get some results right now. Just trying to get in information. Sir, the IP I get in net.prop is different from my Windows and Kali Linux. What means if you the IP you get is different? Let me just check it once again. CMD. I think it was not wrong. IP config. If this was wrong, then I'm also not. Oh, wait a second. 192.186. I think it was same. I don't think it was different. It was same. Right now, I think I'm not able to run this tool properly. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find what is the problem here. Just give me a second, guys. I need to find the problem. Actually, right now, I think I'm facing some type of problem. Just let change this targets. Just change the targets. Set targets. Just change targets. I'm choosing now two targets right now. Just changing the target. Set ARP for duplex. Set ARP spoof targets. I'm going to change targets from two targets. Right now I'm specifying one another target. Just specifying another target. Targets, comma. I'm going to specify another target. Just let me find the target. NS lookup. Net sudo net discover. Just give me a second. Just finding the second thing, and I'm going to perform the second thing. Just give me a second, guys. And this is the my. This is showing. Yeah, this is the IP I need right now. Just let me copy this IP. It is basically 1.26. So right now I'm just specifying another IP address and say this work or not. Just let me specify the target. The IP is 126. 126. Just let me erase this out. Maybe now I'm able to perform this particular attack. Now just let me start. First I need to off this. Just let me off this. Could not find a spoof target. It was running right now and it was not able to find any target. Let me just see. Maybe it was able to find the in target right now. So right now it was running and it was not able to find the in target, because maybe this was happening because the fire routers which I'm using is ARP spoofing routers. So you can see right now we are getting some type of information. We are not going to get accurate information, but we are just getting could not found errors. This has happened because the routers which I'm using right now are basically the an ARP spoofing routers, which are just blocking these packets. That's why we are not able to get this information. If this packets was not able, then we are going to see what is happening on this side. So this is what actually sometime happening. This is a problem right now. I just want to see it again. Just let me give a second, guys. I just want to see this again. Just give me a second. I want to see. Let me solve this problem for you. Sniff packets. Am I using the net.sniff or not? Just let me see. Set net.sniff.local.true. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, that is right. SNIF. Okay. Here, peaceful. Oh, wait a second. I think I've found the problem. The problem is like this. I'm not done this thing. Just give me a second. Okay, I think now I find the problem. Net.sniff on. See, I think right now you are able to see this is happening. So right now we performed this particular attack, and now you are seeing here something is happening right now. Here we get information like gateway 126 in adbird. Here we can say Google TCP local, and here you can see there are multiple things. So if I come here again on my browser, so right now if I come again on my browser, just let me come here on my browser, and if I just come here and search something like, just for example, Flipkart. So if I search right now here Flipkart, for example, if I search here Flipkart, just see here. So when I search Flipkart here, just see I'm opening the Flipkart official, and when I come back to the Linux module, see what is happening. Here I will get information about Flipkart. Here you can see. Here it will say desktop. This was opening now Flipkart. Here you can see we get the information, and this is how you are going to access internet or you get in snip the data. Also, we use some other information sometime get. If you uses some type of like website which don't have the HTTP protocols. So just let me open a website which does not have HTTP protocol. So let me just search here something. Just give me a second, guys. I need to search something. The thing which I want to search right now is basically, just give me a second. I don't just don't remember the password. Vulnerability. Just let me see here. I'm already open in this my Edge browser. Just let me security test. Just let me see this website name once again. See here. Right now I'm opening the my Edge browser. Just let me opening in Edge. I don't need to open here. So if I just open my Edge browser right now here, and if search, suppose that this is a website which is a HTTP website, and if I type here my name like C, and if I type anything like suggestion, and if I type any message, see, suppose this is a form which you are filling on the internet, and when you send it here, you think this form will go to a particular website or server, but when you click here, what see happen? Now it sends, but when I come here, I perform an already man in the middle attack, and here you can see we get some type of data. Here you can see we uses the post information, and here you can get the data. Here you get the first name, last name, address, subject, and different things. So this is how your ARP spoofing tool actually works. And this is how a hacker or attacker actually spoof the data. I'm just giving you all the links. I'm sharing you all the links, all the steps which you follow to start this ARP spoofing technique and see how the man in the middle attack actually perform. And you can just simply go back and try to perform. So right now, I'm going to over this class, and your test will be start from now on. Sushmita ma'am?
Yeah, yes, sir. Is I'm audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yeah, so you are done, sir?
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So I will share them a link. Yeah, so students, don't ask for attendance link, please. So today we do have a test, as I told. I'm sharing a test link on the chat. That is assessment link. The assessment will be the link will be active only till 8:45. Okay. Before that, you have to take, as I told, 50 question and 50 marks. Okay. Yeah. Just give me a moment. I'm sharing a link on the chat. Read the questions carefully and answer it. Whatever has been taught in the class from the sir, that the same thing has been given. So read out the questions very carefully and answer it. Yeah, and as I told, the link will be active till 8:45. Okay. Yes, I have shared the test link on the chat. Kindly start taking the test. As I told, please read out the questions carefully. Students, if you have done with the test, please don't drop the session. As you all know that you have to mark your attendance, and also there is the important updates which I have to share. So please don't drop the session. Stay in the session. Kindly wait. Okay, well, I will let you know at 8:45. The rest are taking a test. So if you are done, kindly stay back. Okay. Okay, I hope you all took the test. I hope you all done. Good. So right now, as I told you, there is one important update, right? Right now, I'm sharing one feedback link. Okay, it in the sense it's a Google review. You have to review over there. Okay, so please note, don't mention as a free. So whole this day, like whole complete session, like day 1 to day 15, how you felt? We just want a review. Okay, we just wanted to know have you felt the session. As I told, please don't mention as a free course. Okay, kindly give a review like what was your experience in XLR for all this 15 days of the program of SDP on cyber security. So you can give a review. And one more thing, the link which I am sharing, if you are from Maharashtra, you have there is a different link, or if you are from Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, there is a different link. And if you are from Karnataka or other region, there is a different link. So I'm just sharing all the three links on the chat. Okay, based on your location, kindly click on those link and give the review. As I told, this Google review is very important. I hope you all understood. Kindly give the review, like how you felt the session, like the CP session completely for 1 day till now. Okay. So as I mentioned, please give a review based on your location. The links are there are a different location links: Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Karnataka, and other states. Based on that only, you have to give the review. Okay. So as I told, please don't mention as a free course. Okay, so yeah, I know you all waiting for attendance link. I'll be sharing in sometimes. And about the certificate also, I will inform, okay, how you will get the certificate and what is the criterias to get the certificate. Everything I'll inform. Kindly give this review first. Okay. So I'll wait for 5 minutes. Start giving it. Please find your location link, and for the same link give the review, like 1 or 2 lines also you can give, like how you felt everything. Okay, I'll wait for 5 minutes. Yeah, for Delhi you can use third link, like Karnataka or other state, like you can use that. Yeah, those who have joined from YouTube also, I have shared the link. The link has been shared in a different messages, like Maharashtra link, AP and Telangana link, and Karnataka link I have shared separately. Kindly mark it. Okay. Okay, I hope you all are done. I hope you all submitted, like you have given the best feedback. Thank you so much. So right now, I'm sharing one registration link. As the same, we are conducting the next program, which is on 17th of this month. The It's a topic on project excellence, mastering your mirror and major project with the real world case studies. Okay. So if you are interested, as the same, the timings will be 7 to 8 p.m. It's on weekdays, Monday to Friday. If you are interested, even you can register over there. So I have, it is also the same free course as the same student development program for 15 days for 30 hours. If you are interested, you can fill this registration link as well. So after this, for surely I'm sharing the attendance link. Please complete the giving a review and also this registration. Okay, I hope you all are registered. So right now, I'm just sharing the attendance link. Kindly mark your attendance. I know you all eagerly waiting for the attendance link. I have shared it on a chat. Please mark your attendance. As you all know, the attendance is important for the certificate. Okay, so now I'm clearing all your doubts. Like you wanted to know how you will get the certificates, right? Like certificates, we will be issuing. Like at least we need 10 to 15 working days to issue the certificate. Okay, after this completion, as you all know, just today only we are completing the session. So I just need 10 to 15 working days to issue the certificate. So, if you are eligible for the certificate, then only you will receive the certificate. As you all know, 60% of attendance is very mandatory to get the certificate. If you are secure above 60% of attendance or 60% of attendance only, you will receive the certificate for your register mail ID. Okay. I hope you all cleared about the certificates. And one more thing, students, like whatever the assessment which you have to, that assessment marks or something, we will not calculate. I mean, we will not consider it for a certificate. The main intention we have took an assessment just for your knowledge. We wanted to know how you have learned from this session, how the trainer has been taught you. Okay. No, you cannot download your certificates. We are only sharing manually to your register mail ID. Okay. Wait to see attendance. So you're not able to see any attendance score, as you have to keep in your mind like how many days you have been attended. Yeah. So the recording will be visible. It will be available on LMS dashboard. So there is a material we already uploaded some of the materials. Tomorrow I'm going to upload all the materials which has been used on the classroom. Okay. So in LMS you can see the materials. So some are asking for assessment link. As I told, assessment link is already closed at 8:45. No issues if you have not taken the test. No issues. Within 10 to 15 working days, we will issue the certificate. How we will get the certificate? Yeah, we will share it to your register mail ID. Mohammed, the test link is not active, so if I send also, it will not work. So don't need to worry, don't take a test. So for getting 50% of attendance, how many days we have to be attend the class? As I told Kausar, 50% is not enough. 60% you have to get. Then only you will receive the certificate. If you have been attended for 10 days, then it will be for 60%. Yeah, Kausar, we are sharing the certificate to your register mail ID. Any other questions? Amar, post your question once again on the chat. If we have seen the recorded session, then we will get the certificate. No, you will not get the certificate if you have see the recordings. You have to attend the class live and you have to mark the attendance. Recordings we are providing for your further. If you have a doubt or if you wanted to see the classes later, then you can see the classes. Attendance is mandatory just because you have to attend, then only you will get the knowledge, right? That's the reason. Yes, Sarish, yeah, nine days is 60% of the class. Yes. If you have attended for 9 days, for sure you will get the certificates. Okay, guys, I think we are done for the day. I hope you all received a good knowledge from Aditya sir related to the SDP on cyber security. I hope you all enjoyed this session of all this complete 15 days. So we'll look forward for the other sessions. If you are interested, as which I have shared the registration link. Please fill like if you are interested, kindly fill that link. Ajay, you are asking some technical questions. I'm not the right person to answer related to that. Only related to the elements I can answer you. Also, and one more thing, guys, if you have any query or anything like related to the certificate or related to any program or anything, you can drop a mail to like edl@xlr.com. We do have a mail ID that is edl@xlr.com. If you have any concern or any query related to the certificate or anything related to the courses which we are offering, you can drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. Okay. Yeah. The mail ID I have shared it on the chat. Yeah. Thank you all. We are ending up for the day. Thank you all. Good night. We'll meet again on next program. Thank you.